Good day, fellow Toastmasters. I have tried to make this presentation as simple as possible. Your assignment this week is to use effective word choices. And so let me just jump right into the video here. You will be using effective word choices using the right word the right way. Writers and speakers use words differently from engineers, who are often very literal and technical. For an engineer, most of the time, language is used as a one-to-one tool. A is for apple. Everything has a simple name or label. But when you become an engineer or work with engineers, common words often take on specialized meaning. For example, backbone. The word backbone is a metaphor. The association for non-technical people is obviously the bony structure in your back. But the association for engineers is more like this map depicted here. This is how the Gartner Group explains it. A backbone is defined as a high-speed line or series of lines that forms the fastest, measured in bandwidth, path through a network. It often acts as a meta-network. Clear as can be now, right? Another tool that speakers use is a simile. When I told him how much I was making working at Meta, his face was as green as grass. I didn't have the heart to tell him that getting my house financed was easy as pie because I got the down payment by selling my stock options. Green as grass and easy as pie are similes, where the characteristic of the things being compared to a person's facial expression or the ease of financing a house when you have valuable assets that are easy to sell. Today, I'm going to have you describe your job at Meta in a way that you would at a cocktail party. Remember that Meta is a big company with many different departments that the average person doesn't know anything about. There are the data centers, reality labs, Facebook Foundation, Facebook itself. When you share that you work for Meta, you need to build the hierarchy for the person you are talking to. For example, remember that the average partygoer, for them, Facebook is a way to share pictures of and cat videos. I work for Meta, parent company of Facebook. Then share the name of the department you work for. You might explain what the privacy or infra or reality labs has to do with family pictures or Facebook groups. For example, if you work in infra on the backbone, you might share some facts. Did you know that in the US alone, Facebook has over 7 data centers? It takes a lot of space to store everyone's memories. The data centers are connected with an electronic backbone that allows us to rapidly share those important memories across the country or around the world. Now that you've brought your new friend up to speed about the big picture of the company, you can talk about your role. As an engineer, I'm responsible for monitoring the health of the computers in the data center and making sure that connections between data centers is rapid. It is polite at this point to ask if they have any questions. You will get one of two responses. I had no idea that your work was so interesting. Can you tell me more about what it's like to work there? In this case, give some more specifics about your role. Or, I had no idea that your work was so technical. Have you tried the buffet yet? The food looks really good. In this case, offer to wander over to the buffet and ask them what type of work they do. For the purposes of this speech, I want to know more about you. Tell me some interesting facts about your group, some interesting information about your specific job. Try to work in a metaphor or simile to explain what you do. Tell me what you like about your work and what you dislike about your work. Try to avoid technical jargon, complicated explanations about why your work is important, and sharing anything that would violate your non-disclosure agreement. And as always, speak no longer than 5 minutes. That's your mission. Looking forward to listening to you on Thursday.